of Piper High School in Kansas City, Kansas for Game 2 of our Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. And Game 2 features the Topeka Seaman Vikings and the Piper Pirates. And a good evening to you, Joe Van Amberg, along with the Hall of Famer Michael Watson. And Michael, Piper and Topeka Seaman, a big conference showdown here to begin the season at the brand new gymnasium here at Piper High School. We got a big one here tonight.
We absolutely do, and I don't know if it can top that girls game that we just saw, but two explosive teams who had great runs last year downstate, ready to get it going this season.
Well, let's take a look at our players to watch. First for Topeka Seaman, Kayvon Bonner.
Kayvon Bonner, last season coming off first team all-conference honors, nearly 16 points a game, 4 rebounds. He can really go, can shoot it inside and out.
On the other side for Piper, P.J. Moore.
Yeah, P.J. Moore, first team all-conference last year. He is a strong guard. The way he gets downhill, able to finish around the rim, and through contact is going to be big. He and his running mate, DJ Jackson, really want to look to get it going early here tonight.
It is Piper and Topeka Seaman. Piper in the top 10 in the state. Topeka Seaman looking to try and win another state championship. Game 2 coming up next here on Spectrum News. And welcome back to Piper High School, Kansas City, Kansas for Game 2 of our doubleheader between Topeka Seaman and Piper. Getting ready for the opening tip-off, and again, big implications early on, an early United Kansas Conference matchup. Topeka Seaman a few years removed from a state championship, and Piper nearly had a state championship last year. Quite a run for them.
Absolutely. This is how you want to start your year. You want to be able to gauge where you are off the rip. Two really good teams, very talented, especially on the perimeter. Oh, they're playing the purge call right there. Watch out. Give me a jersey, Joe. I'm ready.
I'll say, they might let you come back in there.
I can get a hot.
I think Hall of Famers should be allowed to come back, right?
A hot three-point line to three-point line. Piper wins the tip.
So Piper will start with basketball. This is DJ Jackson. Moore and now Walton. A couple of the main players for Piper on that run last year is Jackson short. Bonner has the board.
Gotta finish that one, DJ.
Finley. Bonner. Guarded by Jackson. Bonner inside. Crawford couldn't get it, or excuse me, Wiltz couldn't get it to fall.
That's a great pass.
Moore all the way short on the 2. Finley on the baseline, out of bounds to Piper. So Jackson running point for Piper. Both teams looking for the first points of the game here early. Moore. Crawford. Skip to Walton, too high, out of bounds to Seaman.
Yeah, just careless pass that time on the left-hand lob pass. I like this matchup right here. These two play summer ball with each other. Jackson and Bonner, that's an offensive foul right there, illegal screen.
So illegal screen on Finley. Now we'll give the ball back to Piper. Well, Piper last season, a 20-4 finish, 14-2 in the United Kansas Conference, winning the conference, and then, as we mentioned, finishing second in the Class 5 state tournament, and fell by 3 points in the state championship game, so they were not off by much. As Moore tried the 3 short on it.
Both teams struggling out the gate.
Finley short.
Yeah, short on the shots.
Steal. Zuniga, no. Jackson. Inside, out of bounds, and it stays with Piper. DJ Jackson has been an all-conference performer for Piper. And a foul on the inbounds pass. That foul is on Bonner. So first foul on Bonner. Jackson. Crawford. Jackson, the floater. Too strong.
And both teams not able to get anything going offensively. Let's see if they can get a stop right here. The Pirates at home. That's a foul.
The Wilts will get to go to the free throw line. Foul was on Lance Walton. So Landon Wilts, the junior, who averaged about 10 points per game last year and got to slide into the starting spot with Finley out and got some valuable experience. Topeka Seaman, they did not have the typical year that they normally do, finishing 9-12 last year, but part of that, the injuries. They were battling injuries throughout the season.
That's our first point on the board right there.
So Wilt gets Topeka Seaman on the board, and Jackson running point for Piper. Brooks. Side Crawford. Fade away. That won't fall. Bonner the rebound.
Yeah, nice move, just not able to get it going. Piper needs some energy on the offensive end, and there's another bucket. Well, the first bucket, I should say.
Smith with his first bucket of the day and the first field goal for either team. Crawford. Walton. Tipped back in to Smith. Here comes Seaman. Bonner the spin and the lay-in.
Nice move by Kayvon Bonner. You can see his handle is so tight that time. Able to spin back and get the bucket. Take a look, coming down. Gets stopped initially by P.J. Moore-Aleppo. Nice spin move, keeps it in his right. Able to lay it up.
Foul was on Briar Finley. The Piper retains possession of the basketball. Walton for three. Off the front iron.
Whoa!
Brooks' shot was rejected, and Piper keeps possession.
Great defense, my goodness. Briar Finley coming over the 6'5" senior, sending that one to the wall.
Substitution as Cameron Bryan, the junior, checks in. So Jackson with the basketball, and Piper looking for their first points of the game. Jackson all the way, can't get the roll.
Yeah, just short. Try to finger roll over the front of the rim, probably would have used the glass. So they get some energy on the defensive end. That three is off and rebound.
Walton coming the other way on the Wilts miss. Walton, kick out, Crawford three, off the mark. Rebound Smith, taken away. Moore. No basket anyways, foul was on the floor. So foul was on Dalton Smith. So officials talking about the fouls over at the scorer's table. So the foul was on Briar. Was on 5 or 2. So now, originally the foul was called against Landon Wilts. And so now the officials are going to huddle, as you can see Seaman on their bench, and officials are now talking about, I think it's the question of who was the last foul on.
Right. I don't remember who the foul was called on. If it was number 2, Finley, but I thought Finley blocked the shot and he came out of the game. I think the call was supposed to go on Landon Wilkes, maybe? This is the last play right here. The foul should have been on number 10. But they're going to give it to Finley. They can't see what we can see, though, so.
So now Piper will be inbounding the basketball. Crawford, Brooks, Jackson, Walton, elbow. Another one that's short. Brooks with the rebound, and Piper has their first field goal.
There you go. Nice offensive rebound and put back. Brooks coming through the lane, knocking down a little 8-foot jump shot.
And Moore commits the foul.
Foul goes against number 0, PJ Moore, his first team second. Substitution.
First foul on PJ Moore.
And Matthew McConaughey checks in the game for Topeka Seaman. I thought I was tripping initially, but I'm like, no, that's his name. All right.
Crawford in the corner.
Bucket.
Got it. And all of a sudden we're tied.
Nice looking jump shot from the corner from the big guy out of Piper. Cooper Crawford, the 6'7" junior.
McConaughey. Bonner. Fade away. Off the mark. Moore fighting for the rebound. And it's Piper basketball.
Substitution. Number 2.
And I like the no call that time by the official. Just gave the ball to Piper. Could have called the foul on Seaman.
Jackson running point, guarded by McConaughey. Walton. Jackson. Walton, nice feed. Moore, what a layup.
Man, athlete right there. The up and under with the finish. 3 from the corner is short.
Finley on the miss. Jackson. Crawford.
Crawford looks good handling that ball on the perimeter, 6'7".
Walton for 3. No. Rebound Moore. Jackson. Move it around. Crawford. Moore. Baseline. Crawford again. Off the mark. Foul on the rebound. And it's against Piper. We see Coach Steve Wallace in his 5th season, a graduate of the University of Kansas. Talked about state championships in the last game, and Coach Wallace and Coach Cox, for their respective teams, both have state titles under their belts.
Absolutely.
As well. Lots of state championship coaches in the gym tonight. 3-pointer!
Oh, let's go!
Axton Brewer, the sophomore.
The sophomore checks in, cool, calm, collected, knocking it down from deep.
Jackson. Walton for three. He
Yes,
answers.
it is. Nice penetration and assist by DJ Jackson, drawing three, making the kick. Uh-oh.
Again. Rolls out. Jackson the board. Walton. It is Piper by 2.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
Four-point lead for Piper.
Uh-oh. Ooh,
Finley with the drive.
Finley was taking those dunk steps. He was taking those dunk steps. He saw that rim open up, but right here at the top of the keys on that island. Excuse me. The cross, the pull, the kiss. Knocking it down. Lance Walton. Walton out top.
Nice.
Like that.
McConaughey fouled underneath. So now Matthew McConaughey to the free throw line.
And Isaiah Sales, the 6'6" freshman, checking in the game for Piper.
Shooter at the line for the Vikings is number 12. That's Matthew.
And he's wearing orange shoes. I think that's an ode to Texas. Matthew McConaughey.
First shot off for the junior. Actually sprained his ankle in the jamboree, and they weren't sure if he was going to be able to go, but he was trying to practice on Thursday. Obviously that went well, and another high energy guy. Cuts the lead to 3 points here in the final 25 seconds.
Kind of picked it up a little bit towards the end of this first quarter after both teams struggled offensively 15 seconds ago. Let's see what DJ does out top.
Under 10 seconds now, Jackson. Double teamed. Inside, Sales for 2.
Nice.
And Piper takes a 14-9 lead in the first quarter.
Well, that was great offense that time from DJ Jackson. Gets the double team, doesn't panic. Watch this, just steps through, splits it, keeps the ball low, finds Sales, the 6'6" freshman, for the bucket as time expires.
Well, Michael again. Seaman starts off with the lead. Piper fights their way back. I feel like we've seen this story before.
We've seen it play out a little bit, especially in that girls' game, but it seemed like the energy took a while to get on the floor on both sides. But picking it up, love the guard play on both sides of the ball. Topeka Seaman is going to have to do a better job defensively of keeping those guards out of the lane. And on the other end for the Pirates, Topeka Seaman is getting whatever shot they want. Kayvon Bonner, he's able to get downhill and get his shot anytime as he checks back in the ball game. So that'll be an important matchup to watch here in this second quarter.
The Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. And what a first quarter. Piper with a 14-9 lead as we go into quarter number 2. Topeka Seaman with the basketball. Bonner. Finley. Bonner. Wiltz. Brewer. And then Smith missed the shot. And here comes Jackson the other way. Jackson, no. Sales fighting for the rebound.
Man. One thing you can't teach is 6'6". You can't teach that. You either got it or you don't. He's 6'6", freshman, athletic, long, able to gather that rebound, gets fouled. Piper ball underneath the basket.
Brooks, and it tipped out. And it stays with Piper. Jackson by Smith. Double team. Walton 3. Off the mark. Brooks with the putback.
And Brooks, his second offensive rebound and score. Just the hustle energy guy for the Pirates. That's how I'm getting that one to go.
Brewer. Bonner. Fade away.
Woo, that's a grown man shot right there. 2-dribble pull up. Smooth, too.
Lead is 5 for Piper.
And he comes from a family of ballers, Kayvon Bonner does. His dad, great coach in the area, DJ Jackson! Knocking it down in front of his dad, who's an assistant coach for Piper, as the two teammates trade buckets.
Wiltz. Finley. Wiltz. Finley 3. Yes.
Uh-oh. Finley knocking it down. Great ball movement, unselfish play on the offensive end. And seems like both teams are kind of heating up a little bit.
It's now Jackson guarded by Smith. Walton. Baseline. Couldn't get it to go. Bonner. Finley. Smith inside. Knocked out.
Now good defense. Good defense down low that time for Piper.
See Dalton Smith taking a breather. A lot of substitutions for Topeka Seaman as Finley off on the 3. Rebound Jackson.
Yeah, Finley left wide open in the corner.
Jackson from the free throw line.
He is so poised coming up the floor. Head is always up looking for his teammates.
Bonner. Finley. Bonner for 3. Blocked.
Good block.
Crawford has it. Johnny Vogel. Three-pointer Jackson off the mark. Finley. Three-pointer short. So Piper leads by 7. Jackson guarded by McConaughey. Crawford.
Good ball movement.
Three-pointer, no. Labatt on the three-point attempt. Three-pointer the other way doesn't go for Bonner.
Yeah, not a good shot by Kayvon. I know he wished he'd had that one back. Kind of settled. He has the ability to get to the hole anytime he wants.
Jackson.
Good defense. Doesn't matter. Wow.
So DJ Jackson heating up. Bonner double teamed and fouled. Foul was on DJ Jackson.
Let's take a look at his last couple of buckets. DJ Jackson coming down. Under control, defense runs by him, able to knock that one down from the free throw line. And here, initial good defense from Kayvon Bonner. Better offense from DJ Jackson.
Bonner guarded by Labatt, and Labatt commits the foul. Bonner to inbound. McConaughey. Inside, Cameron Bryan fouled. First foul on Johnny Vogel. So now Cameron Bryan, a transfer, was also a football player and a starting linebacker. He was all-league linebacker. Brings the same mentality to basketball, so coaches really like his toughness.
Every basketball team needs a football player on it. I'm just saying. You need that toughness. You need a person out there who just wants to run into people because that's what he enjoys to do.
Offensive rebound, Smith. Zuniga. Bryan again fighting underneath, and he will go right back to the line. That football player toughness.
Absolutely.
Number 3, Vogel, that's his second. Team goal.
You got 3 moves, left, right, or through. That's his move as a football player.
And when you're an all-league linebacker, you know they're probably going through.
Absolutely.
Option number 1. Bryan will get one more attempt. Kick, and it will go to Piper. So Piper again with the 23-15 lead. Topeka Seaman started off with the lead in this one, but Piper really got things going in that first quarter, and they've had the lead since then. As Moore, Jackson, and officials timeout. So officials are talking about the clock, and I think they're going to be taking a few seconds off of the clock. So this, again, is the first game of the high school basketball season, and kind of working through a few things right now as they're going to get the clock reset.
Working out the new toys inside of the harbor here at Piper High School. This is nice. I would live in here. I would have a little cot over in the locker room if I was DJ Jackson and the fellas. Just hang out here, come in, clap your hands, the lights come on. I mean, it's that kind of love, man.
Yeah, both coaches were talking about the new locker rooms, how those are state-of-the-art as well. It's not just what you all are seeing here with this fantastic gymnasium, but the building, you know, on the outside, like the common areas and those, the entryway, it is absolutely incredible.
It's an auxiliary gym up top. I saw a couple of games going on today as well. So I know the students love it. The athletes as well, being able to come in as they're trying to get the clock reset. But the Pirates pulling out to an 8-point advantage. Topeka Seaman kind of gone cold a little bit offensively. Settling for a lot of outside shots, especially when you got guys like Kayvon Bonner who can get downhill, get to the bucket. So maybe get that going a little bit, get to the free throw line. But Piper under control and in control so far this first half.
And again, Piper starting the season off number 6 in the state of Kansas in 5A, coming off of a runner-up finish last year in the state championship game. And they've got a pretty good set of players returning. We talked about P.J. Moore in the open, Lance Walton, DJ Jackson. Jackson with the basketball with 3:19 left in the second quarter. Moore lost the handle, out of bounds to Seaman.
And a stop for the Vikings number 2, Briar Finley, number 3, Kayvon Bonner.
So Bonner and Finley back into the game for Seaman, and then they will bring it up to 4. Topeka Seaman need to go on a bit of a run here. Zuniga, picked out by Crawford, stays with Seaman.
Yeah, just a lot of second guessing on the offensive end for Topeka Seaman. And defensively, that allows Piper to get into the passing lanes.
Inside Wills, but it's taken away. Here's Brooks. Lob. Crawford lays it in and fouled.
Man! I don't know how Moore saw him down the lane out of his right eye, but take a look right here. Gets the steal. And I'm sorry, not Moore. That was Brooks with the nice look. Crawford takes the contact. Didn't even see it go in. And he misses the free throw, but nice finish initially.
Bonner. Rebound to Walton, but taken back by Bonner. Wiltz, McConaughey. Moore to Crawford. Tried to force it into Moore, taken back by Topeka. Seaman. Zuniga. Three-pointer from the corner, doesn't go for Finley. Brooks has it. And a foul against Seaman.
Yeah, they're going to get back into this game. It's going to be done on the defensive end, trying to get second shot opportunities. I think they're just settling for too many early three-point shots. They need to be trying to get something going towards the rim.
It's now Piper basketball. Again, up by 10. They've quietly extended this lead up to 10. Crawford. Wide open there for a moment. Walton fouled hard. And he will go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, Finley said, you're not getting this one up. Doesn't matter. I'm going to earn this foul right here. And that's his 3rd foul. He'll have to come out the game. It's like Dalton Smith, the 6'3" senior, will replace him.
Lance Walton, second team all-conference this past season. Played varsity as a freshman and sophomore. And Coach talked about how much he has grown as a player over the past several years. And it's the second free throw. And it is a 12-point lead for Piper. Bonner, Smith, taken away by Piper. Walton, no, Moore there to put it back.
And you see Piper get it done defensively, still leading to a fast break layup. And this lead balloons out to 14.
Bonner, kick out, Brewer 3, no. And here comes Walton the other way. Brooks. Lost it to Smith. Bonner. Inside. No. Here's Jackson.
He is so poised with the basketball.
Jackson. Hand check foul. Foul was on Smith. That'll send DJ Jackson, the junior, to the line. Mentioned his dad is one of the assistant coaches here at Piper. Makes the first one. Second team all-conference honors both in 2023 and 2024. Chance to be a really special player here at Piper.
Absolutely. Knocks down both of those free throws. Piper just getting what they want offensively. Let's see if Topeka Seaman has an answer.
Bonner off balance. Out of bounds.
That was great
Piper
defense.
ball.
Great defense by DJ Jackson. I thought Bonner probably could have gotten called for the travel, but it'll go over to Piper as they try to add on to this lead with under a minute remaining.
Jackson again running points and getting close to the final seconds of this first half that has been all Piper. From Mack.
I love that play. Had the three-pointer, but said, you know what? I'm a rhythm shooter. One dribble to my spot, pull up, able to knock it down. Smart basketball.
So Pharrell Mack getting involved. Bonner fouled
Nice.
and one.
Woo. Silky smooth, getting to his spot, able to knock it down and draw the foul. That was a much-needed bucket for Topeka Seaman. Take a look, sweep through, gets to his spot and just raises up over Jackson, able to get it to go.
So now Bonner back to the free throw line. First team all-conference last year. Leading scorer last year as well, 16 points per game. As Wilt's underneath. Out of bounds to Topeka Seaman. As Vogel checks in for Piper. And Brewer also back in the game for Seaman. Bonner, shot clock turned off.
That's a good matchup. He and Brooks out there.
Bonner with 4, fadeaway, strong. Rebound Walton with 1, and that's the end of the first half. 33-17, Piper with a big run since about the middle of the first quarter to take a 33-17 lead. A big first half for Piper at the new gymnasium with a 33-17 lead. Good start, and we'll see what the second half brings here on Spectrum News, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. And I mean, early on against a very good Seaman team, you got to really like you got a lot of firepower on that side for Piper.
You really do, and I love that they have a 6'6" freshman coming off the bench for them, and Isaiah Sales, who they're going to get him developed, and he's going to be a huge contributor as the season goes on, to pair down low with Cooper Crawford, the 6'7" junior. So a lot of guys who came back from that team last year with that experience, and as you said, Joe, that hunger to try to get back, and it all starts tonight against a good Topeka Seaman team. And right now, Seaman doesn't have any answers for the Pirates.
Well, Piper is coming off of a jamboree. Both teams actually coming off of jamborees. And Piper, really liked the production they got from the bench at the jamboree. And then Topeka Seaman really liked the offense, but thought that the defense is really going to need to improve as the season goes along. And their defense is going to need to make some big stops here as Moore. And there is a big stop right on cue. Bonner.
Yeah, telegraphed that pass. Kayvon stepping in the lane.
Wiltz with the drive, won't fall. Brooks the other way. Moore. Walton. Crawford. Left hand for 2.
And I like Crawford. His ability to put the ball on the floor and handle and create his own shot at 6'7" is huge as he's playing the 5 for the Pirates.
Smith inside.
Deflection from Crawford.
Brooks doesn't go.
Good job by DJ Jackson corralling that, and deep 3.
Walton. Moore, the rebound, tipped out. And it's Piper basketball.
Man, quick hands, but what an offensive board that time by Moore, coming through, strong guard. And we talked to his coach this week, talked about his ability to rebound the basketball. That's one of his better attributes.
Jackson. Walton. As you go, here's Smith the other way. Wiltz. Back to Wiltz. And a foul on the pass. Fouls on P.J. Moore.
Number 0, P.J. Moore, his third first team.
Finley. Bonner 3. Off the iron. Gets his own rebound, lays it in. So 35-19 and a timeout for Piper after the bucket. 6:29 to play in the third quarter. And that time Bonner missing from outside, doing a nice job of following the shot and getting a big bucket for Seaman.
Well, I think that's a great timeout by Coach Wallace, and most people probably at home wondering why would they call a timeout up by 16? And that's why you're up 16, but there's no energy right now coming from his players. Whenever a guy shoots a three and gets his own rebound with no one challenging, you got to get your guys to make sure, hey, we have to finish the game. We're up, but it's a lot of time left. So I guess a good called timeout by Coach Wallace.
You see Coach Wallace right there. A lot of intensity in that huddle, just
Absolutely.
like we were talking about.
Absolutely, you have to pick that up, and that starts with your senior players and your guys who have a lot of experience out there, like Jackson and Moore.
So Piper basketball out of the timeout. 6:29 left in the third quarter. DJ Jackson.
See that 1-2-2 zone right now. Trying to dare them to shoot it from outside.
Jackson, Crawford, Walton. Nice pass inside. Brooks for 2. Great passing.
Great ball movement and a great cut for Walton. Down the lane, and the pass to Brooks is, it looks like Finley steps out of bounds. Take a look at it right here. Working against the zone, you got to move the ball side to side, and here's a great cut and dime down to Brooks for the bucket. Nice pass that time from Lance Walton.
Now Moore with the basketball. Jackson. Three-pointer Moore. Yes.
Buckets! Man, just getting what they want against the zone. And shooters love to see a team go in the zone. They just finding their spot on the floor. That time Moore able to knock it down from deep. Pull up. In and out. But nice looking shot from Kayvon Bonner. That's a bad pass.
Finley. Football pass down the floor. Jackson. Walton lost the handle. Out of bounds to Seaman.
Well, good job that time from Cooper Crawford. Turned it over but didn't give up. Got back and got the steal. Walton just unable to get the finish on the other end.
Zuniga gives it to Finley. Bonner. Inside Wiltz. No. Moore also blocked on the other end.
Oh, let's go. Great defense that time from Kayvon Bonner.
Smith. Brooks to steal. Got Jackson. Nice pass. Can't get the roll.
Who's rebounding down there? Moore.
Seaman with it now. Down by 21. Bonner, no.
And he's just trying to get something going offensively. Like to see him put it on the floor and get to the hole.
Crawford. Left-hander for 2.
And both teams have gone cold from the field. Piper can afford to, being up 21. Deep 3.
Zuniga's shot was off. Jackson for 2.
Let's take a look at it right here. DJ Jackson gets the rebound. No one picks up the ball until he's at the three-point line. Finley sidesteps. And it's just a runaways right now for the Pirates.
DJ Jackson, guy who can score in multiple ways for Piper and can control the pace of the game. Makes the free throw to complete the and one. McConaughey, Brewer for three, no. Tipped around. Jackson fighting for the loose ball. And a jump ball. McConaughey, good hustle there. And Seaman will keep possession of the basketball. Foul away from the ball. That was on Isaiah Sales. Brian in the paint. Foul.
I play football. That's what that was right there. Look, I play football. You don't play football. You're in my way. I'm going to the middle, and you're in my way. Excuse me. I got a bucket to go get. And he did it. We talked about it earlier. Either right, left, or through.
And we know what his favorite is.
We know his favorite is right there. Kevin Bryant, the outstanding linebacker for Topeka Seaman. He's at the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, guys still getting used to his bigger size and converts the three-point play there. And Labatt had it go through his hands out of bounds. Back to Seaman. Is Piper putting a little full-court pressure on?
Well, that's just Brooks. That's just who he is right there on the defensive end.
Bonner fouled. And two shots upcoming for Kayvon Bonner. First foul on Brooks. Bonner makes the first. Well, Kayvon Bonner, basketball-only guy, added 15 pounds of strength in the offseason and makes the next free throw as well.
Lead out to 19, 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. Topeka Seaman content to stay back in a zone. But even if you're in a zone, you can still get pressure on the ball. And right now, they're just kind of sitting back. And that's the luxury, I guess, of playing with a shot clock now. You can't hold the ball for the entire quarter.
Walton, elbow. Rattles home.
Shooter's touch.
Bonner guarded by Brooks. Bonner baseline. Knocked out. Stays with Seaman. Johnny Vogel back into the game. McConaughey.
Uh-oh.
Brian doesn't go. Brooks for three. Strong. Brewer with the rebound. And fouled. Second foul on Sales. That will send Topeka Seaman to the free throw line with 2:20 left in the third quarter. As Piper has really extended the lead here in the second half. Brewer, the sophomore, makes the first one. Got into a lot of the varsity games last year late and really showed the coaches that he wasn't overwhelmed with the varsity atmosphere and felt that he was going to be getting a lot of good minutes this year just with how he responded last year to getting those varsity minutes.
Yeah, we saw him earlier in the first quarter knock down a 3 off the bench, so we know he can shoot it from outside. That time knocking down the free throws as well.
And Piper with a commanding lead here. Walton, kick out, Jackson 3, yes!
Nice, but great job on the setup by Walton. Penetrating, didn't force the shot, kicked it out to his partner on the wing. DJ Jackson does the rest.
McConaughey in the paint, off glass.
Gets it to go, didn't settle for the 3, got to the lane, over and outstretched arms of Sales.
Brooks lost the handle, Bryan has it. Wiltz. Bryan, deep 3. Short and out of bounds to Piper.
Now serving for the Vikings number 2, Finley, for the Pirates number 5, Crawford.
So that time Cameron Bryan testing his range. 20-point lead for Piper. Vogel. Hit up Finley with Wiltz. Wiltz corner. Wiltz got the 2.
That's a great job by Finley defensively, getting the steal. Nice drop passes. Seaman still battling a huge lead right now. Still for the Pirates.
Finley knocks it out of bounds.
For Topeka Seaman, number 3, Kayvon.
Bonner checks back in. You see Finley there. Jackson. 3. Yeah.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it up top. Off the screen, knocking that one down.
Bonner kick out Finley. Bryan baseline. Blocked from behind and out of bounds to Piper. As Zuniga back in for Seaman to take out Finley. Well, Piper, one of the focuses that they wanted to have this year, get stops first and let the offense really kind of run off the defense a little bit. Seems to be working right now, at least in this one.
Absolutely, DJ Jackson. I think got a heat check coming.
Vogel with 3 seconds. Vogel, no. Bonner at the buzzer, doesn't go. 51-30 after 3. Piper with a big lead here on opening night at their new gymnasium. I tell you, the Piper fans have got to be loving the performance they're getting out of their basketball team right now.
They definitely do, and a lot of it is on the back of number 15 for Piper, DJ Jackson, the outstanding junior, and the night he has had on both ends of the floor. But the way he's controlled the tempo, you see right here, pushing it up. Nice fake, taking the contact, and one. And what a pass by Walton out to Jackson. Catches it in stride and knocks it down. Then the next possession, heat check. Same result. DJ Jackson on fire tonight for the Pirates.
That 2-time all-conference selection. Let's take a look at our Hy-Vee score by quarter. And I mean, Piper has outscored Topeka Seaman every quarter so far.
Yeah, definitely, and it's really started to heat up in that second quarter. Topeka Seaman just offensively kind of not able to get things going, and at the same time, the defense for the Pirates really stepped up, put the clamps on Kayvon Bonner, making his shots more difficult, and then just no help so far, but 8 minutes to go. See if they're able to make a run here in this fourth.
So Piper will start with the basketball, up 51-30. Jackson. Moore. Crawford. Brooks. Moore for three. Yes.
Man. Yikes. It's cold outside, but it's hot in here, Nelly.
Bonner with the drive and finish.
Good job by Bonner, not giving up, getting off the glass, getting it to go.
Offensive foul against Sales.
Yeah, got the freshman not set on that screen.
Piper will apply a little bit of pressure. Zuniga and Brooks. It's Brooks now guarding Bonner. Finley. Pull up, noted. Go, here comes Brooks the other way. And Brooks fouled by Zuniga. Staying corrected, Cameron Bryan with the foul. Moore, all the way, lays it in.
They're just getting what they want right now. Offensively, Topeka Seaman not really putting up much of a fight, as Moore able to get all the way to the bucket for an easy layup.
Finley. Inside foul as Bryan will go back to the free throw line. Cameron Bryan back to the free throw line, and a physical presence down low. I think that's been pretty established here for Seaman, and something that they will really like moving forward.
Yeah, he's definitely the muscle. He, along with Finley, for Topeka Seaman, but really weren't able to get it going offensively. I thought they had a few opportunities, but the defense of Piper had to give them credit, as well as the way they've rebounded the basketball, eliminating second chance opportunities.
Number 10, stepping in, Dalton Smith.
So Dalton Smith back into the game. He'll take out Bryan. Well, that's going to make Coach Wallace pretty happy. The defense leading to the offense, and a lot of great defense today. Probably is going to be pretty happy seeing that on film. DJ Jackson for three off the mark. Crawford, the offensive board. Piper working it around. Moore. Brooks. Big collision down low, offensive foul.
Man, that's a lot of contact. Finley standing in front right here. Take a look right here. Great angle. Oh, yeah, that was a great job by Finley coming across and then just lands on him. I would have been down for about 2 weeks if that happened to me. No recovery at all. I just laid there and rolled off the floor. But Finley's tough. Bonner.
Doesn't go. Here comes Walton the other way for Piper. Moore for two. Doesn't fall. Finley with the rebound. And Bonner A little slow to get up, and he's in a little bit of pain right now. As McConaughey will come and take him out. So hopefully Bonner will be okay. He is team's leading scorer from last year and is going to be a big impact player for them this year. First team all-conference selection. Zuniga all the way.
Yeah, got to the rim, just unable to finish, and it's been that kind of night for Topeka Seaman.
So Moore will bring it up for Piper. Jackson, Moore, three. No. Crawford flies in for the rebound.
Wow, what an offensive board from Crawford coming in with the finish.
Inside, Smith.
Nice backdoor look from Finley. Smith with the bucket.
Jackson. Tipped out by Wiltz. Stays with Piper. Well, again, United Kansas Conference implications. First game out of the gate for both of these teams. Piper also won the United Kansas Conference last year, trying to repeat this year. Crawford.
Oh,
nice pass to Brooks, who's fouled.
Oh, man, nice pocket pass from Crawford to Brooks. I mean, he's impressive. Able to handle the ball out there, make those passes. Playing the 5 out here, but he's more of a 3-4, stretch 3-4 with the ability to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, Crawford, I like him because he can score from inside and out, and he's averaged around 16 points per game at Lansing. It's Alamar Brooks, who transferred in to Piper in the second quarter last year, and very dynamic athlete, and guy who hustles, finishes in transition, and himself a starting spot this season, and makes the free throw. Bonner, good sign for Seaman. Bonner right back into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to see he's okay.
Wiltz in the paint.
Yeah, nice job coming to a stop, getting the defender in the air, able to finish.
Nice pass inside. Crawford wanted the dunk, but he was fouled, and I believe that was on McConaughey.
Nice pass inside from Walton, and another nice find by him.
Oh, just talking about Cooper Crawford, the junior, again transfer from Lansing.
He has to be related to the Matthew McConaughey, right? He just has to be. If he isn't, he is tonight. That's Matthew's little cousin, Little Matty. I call him Little Matty. That's his cousin.
Crawford's second one also falls. Big lead for Piper. 61-38 lead. Is that pass too far for Wiltz? And it's a turnover, and it goes right back to Piper. And officials' timeout is getting the clock figured out. As we said earlier, it is the first game for everyone. So everyone's kind of getting back into the swing of things. Ran off a few seconds, and it will be Piper basketball on the side. And again, Topeka Seaman started this game in the first quarter looking like they may start building a huge lead on Piper, and then Piper was able to come back, took control, and they've been in control ever since about midway through the first quarter.
Absolutely. And they've done it on the defensive end, really.
Moore, what a pass. Brooks couldn't finish. Finley the rebound.
That was good defense that time. Dalton Smith came over with the block.
Wiltz blocked. Crawford. Walton. Three-pointer. Jackson. Brooks couldn't get the tip. Finley with the board. Bonner. Deep three. Short. Crawford. Jams it home.
There you go, big boy. Running the floor. Gets the reward. The dunk on the other end for Cooper.
Finley from way downtown.
Nice answer.
Moore. Brooks, three. Walton. And a foul. The corner as.
Take a look, eyes up the entire time, and Cooper Crawford with the finish coming right into your living room. He wanted the flex, but he didn't want the technical foul, so I get it. He didn't bust out the celly. You know what that is, Joe? The celly?
Why don't you explain for those at home that may not know?
I have no idea, but my son is always talking about it.
Substitutions in for Piper. Three-pointer doesn't fall as Maddox Davis fighting for the rebound. Silas Barnes on the attempted three-pointer. Maddox Davis, a 6'7" senior.
Maddox is a man. There's no other way around it. That's a big guy.
After the foul, Seaman will go to the free throw line. As Wiltz at the charity stripe makes the first one. Landon Wiltz, who got into the starting spot last year when Briar Finley was out, and really gained a lot of confidence from last year. A basketball-only guy. Makes it 63-43. As now Topeka Seaman also getting a lot of players off the bench. Pharrell Mack. Barnes. Davis. The spin. Taken away. Bryan all the way.
Nice job. Still and the finish.
Davis fouled.
Maddox running the floor, though. And only a sophomore, so still time to develop.
And Davis missed the first one. Yeah, coach said he's going to bang around inside and working on finishing around the basket. Good free throw shot though. Jack Becker. Brewer for three.
There you go. You saw that in the first half. That time able to get it to go as well. Lead down to 16, so Topeka Seaman still battling. Oh!
Siegel from way downtown.
Oh, check in the game. Eric Siegel, the junior, able to knock that one down.
Brewer fouled. Foul was on Silas Barnes.
Shooting in the
Brewer misses the first one. We've seen him hit some three-pointers today. Makes the second free throw. Siegel. Davis. Backing his man down. It's up. Doesn't go. Giving Bryan the other way.
Yeah, he's making great moves towards the basket. Just like Coach said, unable to finish.
Rebound for Davis. Terrell Mack. Over two.
Oh my goodness, the crossover and the jump shot. I see you, young fella.
Brewer from way downtown doesn't fall. Davis has the board. Terrell Mack the other way. Just out of the reach of Siegel. Connor Scholes. Three-pointer, Bryan got it.
Bryan stepping out, showing the range right in front of his coach.
Now Mack will go ahead and dribble this one out as Piper takes a 69-51 victory in Game 2 of our doubleheader. And what a game for Piper. A lot of fantastic offense. We'll be back for some final thoughts here on Spectrum News Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Piper with a 69-51 win. Welcome back to Piper High School. Piper with a 69-51 victory over Topeka Seaman. Michael, what a great game this was. Piper with the victory. Big thanks to everyone here at our crew, especially our director-producer, Abazar Ardavani. Big thanks to everyone at Topeka Seaman and Piper, Steve Wallace, Craig Cox, as well as athletic directors Brian Gray and Travis Brown. Hopefully you have a great evening, everyone. We'll see you around, and we'll see you at the games.